I bought a house a year ago, but I'm finally getting to that feeling of settling into the space the way that I kind of envisioned it coming alive. So I thought it might be a really fun time to take you on a little house tour. This space is not done, it's work in progress, and I was gonna do more of a deep clean before I filmed this, but then I was like, this is just real life. This is what my house looks like. This is how it's lived in. So this will be a very real tour, but I thought it might be kind of fun because I love looking at houses and it might give you a little inspiration here and there. So let's get started. Welcome to my little cottage. So right when you walk in the front door, I'm sorry the lighting's not great. I just don't want Finn to get outside, but when you walk in the front door, you can either go to the left or the right. The left-hand side brings you into the living and dining room space. I have never really lived in like an open concept before, so I wasn't really sure how it was gonna feel. I wanted to make sure that there were two really comfortable spaces that had intention. So I think that it's coming along nicely. It's not quite done yet. In this space, I still need to hang curtains. This living room is super cozy. I will say, I don't like the lighting that I chose. I went with two different lighting fixtures over the living room and the dining room. The dining room, I think I knew it was temporary because I just bought a cheap light at IKEA and I just kind of threw it up. When I moved in, there was a horrendous fan right there that had all kinds of dust, and no offense to the last owners if they're watching this, but yeah, I mean, eventually I want to switch those out so they're more cohesive. I've been struggling with that because I don't know, I'm in design school and I still don't kind of understand, like, should those be the same or should they just complement one another? I'm kind of playing around with that. I've been looking online, but I'm gonna work on that. And I also really want to hang that light that's above the dining room over the table better. But yeah, I mean, it's coming along. One thing I didn't realize until all of it was in the space was how much I decorated with green/blue-green. I've got the pillows, the rug, the blanket, the dining chairs, and that piece of furniture that are all that shade. So it really needs like a pop of something unexpected in here. I love the old like unexpected red. So I thought about maybe getting some unique, like, I don't know, candelabras or something that's just like a little unusual to kind of lighten the space up a little bit and kind of change the color patterns up, but to be determined. The piece I really love in here is actually the coffee table, although I will say it was a bit hard to style. But this coffee table is actually made out of coconut shell. I thought that was really cool. It's got a texture to it. It's not the easiest to clean, and when it came to picking out other furniture, I was really confused because it's such a bold pattern. I didn't know what to put with it, but I do think it's worked out so far. I mean, maybe it's a little clashy with the rug. Wall fan is a big hit. I got this off of Urban Outfitters website a couple of years ago, but I do think that they still have it in stock, or, you know, I've seen it online, maybe people resell it, but I like it because it's so big that it really is like a good statement piece. It really balances out that wall, but it's also neutral. My only hesitation was this is such a good wall for like colorful artwork to kind of disrupt some of all the grays and blues. Like a big splash of orange right there would be amazing, but I'm gonna try to find other ways to incorporate it elsewhere. Okay, this is the dining room. This is that light fixture that I despise. What was I thinking? It is just this little plastic piece I got at IKEA. I guess it's okay, but it just does not match the space at all. It's gotta go, but for now it's gotta stay because I don't have anything else to put there. This table was given to me by the Millikins. I appreciate them so much. I really like the colorways and the pattern. And actually, had I not seen it in the space before I picked it up, this really ended up being perfect. Like the tonality between the floor and the table is really, really nice. I get a lot of questions about this door. This is just a stained glass peel I got on Amazon. It went on the glass with water, so it would come right down, but I liked it. Before it was just all glass. I wanted to keep the light coming in, but I wanted more privacy because I felt really like, especially at night, I just felt very vulnerable with people being able to see into the house. even though there's nobody in my backyard, but this has been a really nice solution. So I've got that, and then I also have a little bug screen here. So I'm able to leave that, Finn can get through it, and I can leave this door open during the day, get some nice sunlight from the backyard, and I can look at my garden boxes. From the backyard, this is very much a work in progress. I do have a cute little white picket fence. And then I love the shed. I think I want to paint it. I think it's going to be more of a white shed with a sage green door. But who knows? Maybe the unexpected yellow kind of works. It's cute. It's cute. Just did new fencing not too long ago with this neighbor right here. We ended up going with 8 feet, which has been really nice. I know it's ginormous, but it's given me a ton of privacy. And then those 2 garden boxes, this one has ants in it, so I need to spray and redo that and try to get all the weeds out of there. But this other one I prepped the other day for wildflowers for the garden. That one I'm really excited. It has a bunch of different flowers in it that hopefully will bloom into a butterfly garden, a lot of pollinators. Finn has learned how to outsmart me in the yard. Like, he has this little corner that he goes to that is so naughty because he goes over there and he digs his face in the mud. I was gonna say, but if I walk over and I shake this little tin, look who comes running back, covered in mud on that little face. This kitchen, it's a little bit messy right now, but this is real life. So I like this space a lot. It actually has like a lot of room. There's plenty of countertops. The one thing I was a little bummed about is when I first saw this space, I really envisioned putting like a little kitchen island right here. But if you pull the dishwasher open and then you were to pull the oven open, like, there's really not all that much room. I mean, maybe for like a tiny one, I'm not really sure. I think it'd be super functional and cute, but I just don't want to clutter up the space too much. Now, this is where it was actually messy, is this hallway behind me. The kitchen goes from this kitchen to the laundry is right here. And then behind me is, right now it's a drop zone. It really needs cleaned up. Eventually I'm gonna get some really pretty hooks. I really wanna hire somebody to come do some cubbies and just make it really functional and pretty. And then there is a half bath there as well. Okay, heading up the stairs, what did I do over here? I replaced all the carpet when I first moved in, before I even brought my furniture. There was some little rough gray carpet here, but you know what? It had seen 20 something years of beautiful memories in this home for the past family, so ripped that sucker out. This is Finn's other perch. He sits right here and he puts his little hands up. You can see his little love marks clawing, like he'll see the mailman, but he loves to sit here. I do need to get new blinds. They are broken. So that's a little frustrating, but it is nice to be able to look out into the porch and enjoy himself. Heading up. This light bulb burned out. How the heck am I supposed to reach that? I'm gonna have to hire somebody. And then I might as well change out that fixture while they're up there because that looks like a boob. Oh, I just walked up the stairs and I'm winded. Okay, I promised you real life. So when you make it up the stairs, there are 1, 2, 3 closet, 4 door frames. This one leads to a smaller office type space. You could put like a twin bed or make it like a small guest room. I was debating if I'm gonna show you in there. Probably not, because right now it's kind of like a storage room and I'm trying to figure out what to do with it. I will say though, I'll sneak in. Right now I've got Sprout in here. I think she's snoozing. I don't want to disturb her too much, but let's see if I can give you like a little, she's in her little bed. They're nocturnal. Can you see her? Little nose poking out. Oh, she's snoozing. But yeah, this room is a work in progress. I painted this wall this color and Ooh, what was I thinking? This is literally horrible. It's beige, it's sad, it's gotta go. So I'm gonna redo that here soon. I don't know, I guess I was in my beige girl era that day and it was a really bad choice. Across from this room is a bathroom and a linen closet. I'm not gonna show you either because this is a work in progress as well. It's just got the old like gross light fixture and whatnot. So we're working on it. This linen closet needs some better shelving. It's got one of those little wire shelves. It's really not practical at all. It's kind of like a coat closet up here. It really needs to be like a true linen closet with some wooden shelves. So I'm gonna work on that, but I am really proud of my office and my primary suite, my bedroom. Welcome to my office. Still not done in here. I think some art needs to go on this wall, but this is where I spend most of the day. It's very cozy. Got some of Finn's dog toys, but I love to read, I love to do art, and I do work from home. So this has been a really nice space for me. This room is big enough that it can be set up as a really nice guest bedroom. I could put either a queen or even a king in here. And originally that's how I had it. I had this as a guest room, and then that tinier room, before I painted it that horrific shade of beige, that was my office. It just had the desk in there, but then I realized like I love to read, I love to do art, I love to take a nap, I love to like do some outfits in the mirror. There's just lots of like little kind of cozy hobbies that I enjoyed. And I was really inspired by a YouTube channel called Cozy Kennedy. She's so beautiful, so cute. I love her aura more than anything. I love her lifestyle. So I really enjoyed her space, and she inspired me to kind of bring this one alive. But yeah, it's been multifunctional. I'll show you a few things that I have in this room. I've got some book storage here. The other room that I'm not showing you has way more books and a big bookshelf, but work in progress. Little shelf right here, some of the art I've done. This, I don't even know what you would call this. This is actually a candle, and it was sitting on my parents' table, their dining table growing up. I've seen it my whole life, and then it's hollowed out now. It's more of a bowl, or maybe it was always a bowl and it meant to hold like a little tea light candle in it, but anyways, it now holds my paintbrushes, so it's kind of fun because it's a little piece of back home. Got my big mirror. This is that Sam's Club Anthropology mirror dupe. I drove like 2 hours to get this off of a lady on Facebook Marketplace. My plant, little disco ball. I really like this day bed. This is actually one that if my desk wasn't here, I can pull it out and it becomes a king. So I figured if I ever have guests that need it, then I would drag this desk over to that room and pull it out and make it a king for them. The second mattress is stored underneath. I can also stack it on top if I want it to be a bit more fluffy, but this setup really works for my day. And then we've got my desk from World Market, my iMac. I don't know what I would do without that. This rug, I like it, I don't love it. To me, it's maybe a little bit juvenile, just the pattern and colorway. At night, I'll throw in some clips, but I've got these twinkly lights in the curtains that are just so beautiful. And then behind this mirror, I've got a colored light that you can change it to any color, but I have it set on like a warm, like pinky tone. It's just so cozy in here. Again, I know it's a little juvenile to have the LEDs and the curtain lights and whatnot. It's probably what my little like 6-year-old heart wanted all along, but I don't know. I think that cozy lighting really does create like an ambiance. Okay, so stairs, tiny room, office, and then this is my primary suite. I'm really proud of this room. This is the view when you walk in. I honestly think those lanterns are probably the best thing I've done in this room. At night, especially, I wish I had video. They just glow, and it's like this really calm, cozy light. Finn loves being in here. He blends into that blanket, and this is where I find him all the time. My mom got me this blanket like 2 Christmases ago, and it's just the best thing that's ever happened to me. But Finn He's got his spot on the couch, he's got his spot in the window, he's got his spot in the day bed, and then this is his other spot. So he just comes and chills out. But all in all, just a really, really cozy space. I really love this shelf. This is kind of an homage to most of the people I love. I'm missing several of them. But this is my beautiful grandma. She's no longer with us, but I love that photo of her. This is a t-shirt from my little sister's band, her music. She goes by Goki. She's very talented. And then this is my favorite photo of myself and my mom. If anyone knows me, they know that my mom means the entire world to me. So I just love seeing her cute little smiling face every day. I do need a photo of my older sister, my nephew, my sister-in-law, and my dad. But there's not really any room on that shelf, so I was working on getting one for that shelf maybe. Thing I love to do at night is actually red light. It's not gonna have the same effect right now, but this is one of those color changing light bulbs. So at night I turn that on, and when I'm ready to go to sleep, I turn all the lanterns off. So I'll just sit here in some red glowing light and meditate. I can change this to a normal light bulb if I want, but I just leave this one on red, and then I have a traditional light bulb in the other one. I think reading and journaling is so important. So on my nightstand, I do have my journal, and then I've been reading and highlighting like crazy, because this is like probably the best book I've read in a long time. I'm reading Conversations on Love right now by Natasha Lunn. I have just, well, I don't want to lose my spot, but I have been highlighting this book like crazy. Like there was so many powerful statements in here. So if you're in your 20s and you want to learn about love in all capacities with lovers, strangers, parents, friends, endings, and beginnings, check that out. It's literally amazing. Over here, I've got my dresser. This is another piece I don't love. I bought it on Wayfair when I got the piece that's in the living room, but it works for now. It's not forever. I'd much rather have a really nice high quality pine wood type of dresser. But I've got a candle warmer that Max's parents got me, got my plant, and I've got my Google kind of hidden in there. This is I got this piece cheap. It was at TJ Maxx or maybe at home, but what's inside of it's really important to me. I've got little knickknacks, letters, and let's see if I can find any fun ones. For example, these were flowers that were from my first garden in the very first house I bought when I was 22. I put them in some resin. My name tag from graduating hair school. I can't show you all my secrets. Oh, my mom's gonna kill me. I love this photo of my mom. You know what? She's gonna kill me, so I'm not even gonna get it out of there, but that's a photo of my mom modeling. I'm obsessed. Funny enough, this bed frame is actually one of those electronic beds, so if I wanted, it would literally lift up, go down, and massage my back. I lost the dang remote, so I tried calling Wayfair. I'm like, hey, I've got this $1,000 bed frame that's meant to massage me, but I lost the remote. They said it's out of stock. They don't make it anymore. So it's just pointless. Now it's just this heavy bed frame that does nothing and is bulky. I can't even sell it because I don't have the dang remote. I'm like praying that one day I just open a bag or something random and it just falls out, but I don't know. Another funny thing about me is when I'm reading at night, I love cozy everything. So I have my lanterns on before I'm getting ready to wind down, put the red light on when I am ready to fall asleep. And then if I'm up reading, I go on Netflix, and I know this is ridiculous, but I put on a fireplace on the TV. So I'll come over here and I'll type in, oh, it's right here, because I watch it that much. I will not read in here unless I put the fireplace on. So nice. Just imagine me at night, face slugged, every moisturizer you could ever think of, hair oiled, clothing, we're going big, like massive comfy hoodie, sweatpants, slippers, and then blanket, this small blanket, and then the duvet, and then probably another blanket on top of that because I love to be warm. Fireplace on, book, glasses on, little book nightlight. They say going out is fun. Being in your late 20s and reading is fun. I enjoy that. Is this distracting? Maybe. I'm gonna keep it on for now. Beyond that is my bathroom. You may have seen me redo this. I did a video about it. Now that I look at the job I've done, I need to have somebody come back and fix a few things. For example, the paint job is just, it's horrible. I missed all around the bathtub. There's like little chips and whatnot. So I definitely need to redo it, but I like that space. It's not perfect. It's a little bit of an older home, so like the prefab like shower unit is kind of eh, and then the countertop's kind of like an old, would have been popular 20 years ago, kind of marble, but I'm making it work, and it's cozy, and it's got enough room for the rest of my clothes and all my hair products and whatnot, so I like it. I think that's everything for today. I really hope you enjoyed this content. Look, this is real life. This home is not perfect. There are imperfections literally everywhere. I always tell people, as a real estate agent, buying a home is not for everybody. There are little issues that pop up all the time. Like, how the heck am I gonna change that light bulb that is like 30 feet in the air? I'm gonna have to pay somebody. Like, there's no way I could get up on a ladder and fix that. I have like these little bugs that have been coming in because it's winter and they've been cold. Like, there are real life things that happen that are just not perfect, but to me, the maintenance side of it is completely outweighed by the comfort I get. This space is like a safe haven. It's a creative space. It's got a collection of all the things I love in it, and it's somewhere I can allow the people I love to come stay and enjoy going to the beach and whatnot. So it's been really, really exciting to have this kind of space. Prior to this one, I've owned 3 other properties, 2 of which I sold, so I only own 2 right now. But the other one is just investment property. The numbers made sense. I don't have any emotional attachment on it. It just is doing its thing, appreciating, growing in Park Circle. Like, it's been amazing. But this one is a passion project. So homes serve different purposes for different people at different times in their life. This is a transitional space for me. One day I'll grow into something bigger and better for me and my family. And I hope eventually this home will transition into a space my parents can come retire. I think that would be beautiful and amazing. So yeah, I think all across the board, it's just really, really nice to have a space that is yours and can mold with you as you grow. Thanks for watching today. And if you enjoyed this, hopefully I will see you on the next one.